So I just saw Masters of the Universe last night. Before I go into my review, let me kind of give my history with Masters of the Universe. Oh, wait, that's right, it's none. I went into this not exactly blind, but I knew very little about the franchise. All I knew was He-Man, his catchphrase, Skeletor, the memes of Skeletor, and this early YouTube legend. And honestly, I wasn't even all that excited for it at first. I was also kind of thinking when it was first announced, being like, man, how can you do Masters of the Universe in live action? It's such a crazy fantasy world that it'd be kind of hard to do. But no, that was a great time. It's got a pretty formulaic story to it, but that's also not a bad thing because, you know, they work. And in this case, it works with the lead, Nicholas Galitzin. I'm not sure exactly how to say that last name, as Prince Adam, a kid from a fantasy world called Eternia, where the world gets attacked by a evil villain, played by Jared Leto once again, but this time pretty well. And he's forced to go off-world and live a life like a regular person, like you and me, here on Earth. But the difference is with Adam is he actually remembers everything from that other world of Eternia. Most others either are too young, get some kind of memory wipe, some kind of case where they can't remember what happened to them, and they got to remember throughout the movie. Now, this guy remembers everything. He draws stuff to make sure he knew what people looked like, what they acted like, wrote down stuff, wrote down maps. This guy didn't want to be on Earth. This guy wanted to be on Eternia, and he just had a case of bad luck where he got sent away, kind of like Superman. He-Man, Skeletor, and Teela are all just great in this movie. As actors, as characters, had me immersed in this world, like as I said, where I didn't really know anything going into it, but I wanted to learn more about it. And throughout the progression of the film, you do. Now, with the casting of Jared Leto as Skeletor, I thought they were going to just do the thing where it's like, oh, he's been a meme of a character throughout his past two villain roles. Morbius and Joker were not received well, and we're gonna capture that joke and show him also. No, you never see Jared Leto. You never see his face. I don't know if it was a costume. I don't know if that was straight CGI. Skeletor looked amazing in this, and so did all the special effects and CGI in this. I never for 1 second was like, oh, no, that's fake. Like, no, like, it all looked fantastic. And it's a pretty simple plot where Prince Adam, who rightfully is heir to this MacGuffin, the Sword of Power. God, what a silly name. But it is straightforward. Adam wants it, Skeletor wants it, conflict ensues. And the thing I honestly loved about Skeletor in this was the fact that he wasn't a villain nowadays with how movies portray villains, where they all gotta have some kind of crazy in-depth origin story. Gotta feel sympathetic for the bad guys and have the mindset of, oh, you know, maybe they're right. I feel bad for this person. Where Skeletor in this, his whole motivation was just, I want to rule this kingdom. Cool. Great. We don't need villains to always have some crazy backstory. And it was just fun seeing He-Man, Skeletor, go at it. And honestly, I feel like that really started with Thanos. He had a compelling ideology, and it was a compelling way to see, you know, maybe this guy's right. But, you know, he really could have used the gauntlet for something else instead of just wiping out half of the universe. But I ain't complaining. Infinity War's a goat. Same with Endgame. And once the film wraps up, stay around for actually 3 post-credit scenes, because I didn't know that there was going to be any post-credit scenes going into this. Once the movie ended, I got on my phone real quick, looked it up on Google, and apparently there's 3 of them. Although don't Google it if you haven't actually seen it yet. I went into this movie not knowing anything about the franchise, about the lore of it, besides Skeletor and his sexy Shawn Michaels pose. Now, if you really like Thor Ragnarok, I feel like you're really going to like this movie. It felt very similar to it. Some parts of like Thor Love and Thunder also, but I would say more Ragnarok if anything. And if you are a fan of 80s synth rock, classic rock music, you are going to enjoy this, because there are some songs in there. They embrace the campiness, the 80s, just the fun of the film, the silliness of the franchise. They totally embrace it. Now, one of my few big criticisms of this film, it was very funny. Yes, I will give it that. Had me laughing a lot. But sometimes not at the most appropriate moments. Felt like they would do a serious moment and then just shoot it down. Felt like there would be a serious talk with a couple characters who need it at the moment, and then someone adds in like,
That's what she said.
I very much enjoyed this film, had a great time with it, had a lot of fun. Honestly, thinking about it, I'd give this film an A+. Had a great time, went in with no expectations, came out a fan, wanting to learn more about the lore. And no, it's not the same kind of A+ that something like a deep philosophical film can give you. No, it was a fun time. I would rewatch this later, would show it to a friend, kind of A+. What did you think about the 2026 Masters of the Universe film? Are you going to see it? Have you seen it? And let me know in the comments below. Stay safe, stay sexy.